Hello guys, welcome to the Blockchain Century, and today I am going to introduce you to a new project called Swastin. So here what happened is that a patient can register himself as a patient, obviously, and a doctor can register as a doctor, and after that the patient can select a doctor and give the information about the problem of the patient, and the doctor can see the problem and give the diagnosis according to it. And if the patient want, or he can revoke the access from the doctor to give diagnosis is his choice, and the doctor can see everything and give the diagnosis and the medical information also. So let's register as a patient. Let me tell you something that we are currently using hard hat network and I am in hard hat account 0, and in the seeding script I have already set hard hat 0 as patient and hard hat 1 as the doctor. And now I am going to log in as a patient. So hit login, and after hitting login you can see the personal information of the patient as Aditya 32. I am ill is the problem, and the diagnosis is given by Sham the doctor, which is take rest, and also the medical medicine information is given. And here you can see we have only one doctor. We will add more doctor later. And you can see the current EMR access holder is Sham Doctor MBBS, and if we will revoke the access, then Sham Doctor will be removed from the is current EMR access holder, and the diagnosis and the medical information will also be removed. So let's try it by revoking this. So let's revoke the Sham and click enter. After that it will show a action pending, and after that it is going to show you that the action is successful, and here is the transaction hash. And after that you can see here that no doctor will be shown up as you have only added one doctor, that is Sham. So let's add Sham again. So going to click enter, and after that action pending will pop up, and here we will confirm. And here as you can see that action success is there, and here is no diagnosis because you have once revoked the doctor access, and if when you revoke it once, all the diagnosis and medicine information will be revoked, and the doctor need to again give the medicine informations. So now let's register ourselves as the doctor. Click enter in the localhost 3000, and after that you need to change the account to hard at 1 so that it can register himself as a patient. So hard at 1, let's clear the active data once as we are in the local host. So as you can see, login as a patient, we are going to log in as a patient. So if we are trying to log in as a patient, we won't be able to log in. It will show us something like you are not registered as a patient, please register first. We will hit OK because we are currently not registered as a doctor. The hard at one account is not registered as a doctor, but sorry, as a patient. But if we will try to register as a doctor, it will be logging in as a doctor. So as you can see here, hard at one is Sham, who have been given access by Aditya for his diagnosis. And here you can see the personal information and the access EMRs, and you can view the records. So as you can see, the previous diagnosis and previous medicines are empty because the Aditya have already once revoked the access from the Sham doctor, and now he have again gave the access. So here Sham can give diagnosis according to the problem. He will see that now you can see that the problem is I am ill. So now let's give some diagnosis like take rest at home, something like that. And in the medicine section, you can give something like take paracetamol. I don't know the spelling, but whatever, you need to submit after that. And this medicine information and the diagnosis will be sent to the Aditya, and after that it will also shown up in the previous diagnosis and medicine information. So click enter. So now the action is successful, and as you can see here, the previous diagnosis shows you that take rest at home and take paracetamol. So as you can see that we have already given the diagnosis, and now if we will register as the patient in the account of Aditya, let's try it. So go to hard at number 0, which is Aditya, and hit login. As you can see here, you can see that it is showing us take rest at home and take paracetamol, because Sham doctor have given diagnosis like this. And now add one more patient. Let's add one more patient. So if someone wants to register as a patient, he need to go to register, and let's just change the account first, because we are going to register from another account as a patient. So let's take hard at 0. So as you will, let's first clear the active tab data, as we are in the local host. And now you can see that it is a new account, and it can either register as, sorry, log in as a patient, as a doctor, because it need to register first. So if he will try to log in, it will show you that you are not registered as a patient, and in if you will choose doctor and hit login, it will also show you that you are not registered as a doctor, please register first. So what you need to do is you need to register first. So currently I am going to register as a patient only, and I am going to write the patient name. So let's say the patient name is Aman Gupta, and the age is 22, and the problem is diabetes, and hit register, and the MetaMask will pop up, and you will hit confirm to register, and it will directly take you to the dashboard of the patient, where you can see the number of doctors, as it is a new one, that's why there is no doctor added here. You can add a doctor here by clicking on add doctor, and here it will add Sham doctor. So let's hit confirm. Yeah, so as you can see, the action is confirmed, and now the current EMR status folder is Sham, and here you can see Sham have not yet gave diagnosis. So let's log in as Sham to give this guy some, what to say, some diagnosis and patient information, sorry, and some medicine information. So let's go here for Sham, and here I am going to register as a doctor and hit login. Okay, you need to first clear the active tab data. So let's go to the active tab data, go to setting, advanced, and clear active tab data. So it's essential for the local host only. If you are in a Ringbit testnet or a Golly or a Sepolia testnet or a Polygon Mumbai testnet, you don't have to remove the active tab data. So hit as a patient, if he want to log in, he won't be able to, but as a doctor, if he want to log in, he will be logging in as a doctor. So as you can see here, this guy now have two patients, and one is Aditya and one is Aman Gupta. So as you can see here, there is two diagnoses, Aman Gupta and Aditya. So we have already gave some diagnosis to Aman Gupta. Let's give some diagnosis, sorry, to Sham. Okay, sorry, to Aditya, and it's a bit confusing. And now we are going to give some diagnosis and medical information to Aman Gupta. So let's give eat less sweets. And what will be the medicine? Take medicine. I am only going to give the medicine here. So as a placeholder, let's give take medicine for now, and we will hit submit. The MetaMask will pop up, and here we are going to give the diagnosis. Okay, and now if we will try to register as a doctor from another account, let's try this. So let's go to one more account. For now, I am going to make hard hat number 3 as a doctor. So you will register as a doctor. So here click name doctor, and after that give some name to the doctor. So what is the doctor's name? So the doctor's name will be Dr. uh, what will be doctor? Hmm. Uh, Write about some name like Shubham and holding an MBBS degree and hit register. Okay, I forgot to clear the active tab data, I think. So you need to clear the active tab data first, as it is essential for the local host. So go to setting, advanced and clear active tab data, hit enter, and after that you can register as a doctor. Let's see whether we are in the hard at 3 or not. Yeah, we are in the hard at 3, and now register as Dr. Shubham Das and holding an MBBS degree. Okay, and hit enter to register, and now he is going to register as a doctor. So as you can see that Dr. Shubham Das is the name, and the details is holding EMR degree, and currently he don't have any excess EMRs because he don't have any patient. So let's register let's log in as a patient and see whether Dr. Shubham Das is available to us or not. So let's go to some account who is a patient like hard at 0, and currently let's log in as a patient. As you can see in the doctors, you can see now Dr. Shubham Das is available, and if you will give the doctor access, then let's first remove the active tab data from the localhost. It's kind of annoying, I know, but what to do? For the testing you need to do these stuffs, and you can add Shubham Das and hit confirm. So now you have given Shubham Das the access, and in the diagnosis it is not going to show anything because Shubham Das has not given any access to it. But as you can see here that Dr. Shubham Das is available, and now Dr. Shubham Das can also give some like some medicine informations and diagnosis. So let's log in as Shubham Das again and give Aditya some like diagnosis and medical information. So let's go to highlight number 3 and hit refresh, and here you can see we are going to register as a doctor. So as you can see Aditya's information is here and it is IML. So take home quarantine and take something like Covaxin. Okay, and we again forgot to remove the active tab data. Okay, so let's remove it once, otherwise it will fail, and hit submit. Yeah, so hit confirm, and now you have given the diagnosis, and as you can see the diagnosis is now there. And if you are going to go to Aditya now again, so log in as Aditya, and here you can see the diagnosis: take home quarantine and take Covaxin. Okay, so this all the project is, it consists of a very broad amount of advanced topics, and let me show you the code here. So as I told you that I gave these, what to say, the I have deployed this in the local testnet, like this is Sepulia and this is the Polygon Mumbai, and in here you can see the smart contract behind this application. It is kind of very big application, so here it consists of a very advanced topic and some security measures. If you want to learn these things, then I will upload a video on how I made this application if I will gain 1000 likes in the YouTube channel. So okay, that's all for today. See you in the next video.